Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Hola. Gracias. 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 All right, well, it's a big week here at Barcelona as we look to progress in both the Spanish Cup and the Champions League. Obviously, we have two deficits we need to overturn, but I'm hopeful that we'll be able to do just that. Now, I'm going to assume that we have a few questions. Rafa Fernandez, local reporter. Now, should you suffer defeat in these two games, are you concerned about your job? No, I don't think so, mate. Should I be? Maybe I should be. I'm not going to get sacked, am I? I can't get sacked. I never get sacked. I've got to go. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to episode 7 at Barcelona as we discover the FM21 beta. And well, today we have two massive games. The second leg of the Spanish Cup against Real Madrid and then the second leg of our Champions League first knockout round against Manchester United. We are one goal behind in each. We lost 3-2 in the Bernabeu in the Spanish Cup. We lost 1-0 at Old Trafford in the Champions League. So we have our work cut out for us today. I thought we'd have a quick look at the dressing room atmosphere because form has fallen away a little bit, but it's still relatively good. If you have a look at the hierarchy, Messi, Piqué, and Busquets are our team leaders. Dembele doesn't like me, which is fair enough because I tried to get rid of him. There's a few people that support me, but the team leaders are sort of indifferent, and that's not ideal, is it? Ideally, we'd like at least Messi on board. We can see the groups there, the social groups. It's as you would expect. Again, you'd like Messi to be maybe in a main group there, but it is what it is. And in terms of happiness, in terms of management, they're not particularly pleased with me. So that's That could be better, couldn't it? Now, there are two games to catch you up on since last episode, both of them in the league. Games we should be winning, really. So a good chance to refine our form. The first one was against Elche. We went in front through a Samuel Umtiti volley. Messi pounced on a misplaced pass to double our lead before Elche pulled one back. But Pjanic picked out Trincão's run to restore our 2-goal advantage. Before Firpo crossed for Trincão to get his second. And Trincão then completed his hat-trick in stoppage time. So there we go. Now, the score massively flatters us. You can see XG, we weren't supposed to score 5 based off of that. But Umtiti with the opener, Messi with the goal. Then Trincão, I tried him as a striker. And he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant up there. So, that's maybe an option that we have moving forward. But we'll wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, he was really, really good up there. So that was that one. Next up, we played Getafe. Sergio Busquets put us in front. And he then threaded a pass for Dest to make it 2-0. Before Dest was left unmarked to get our third. So a very, very good performance from us this one. And some lesser spotted goal scorers as well. Busquets and then Dest, the right back with a double. He's starting to look a decent player for us, which is, we need him to. So hopefully that form will continue for us moving forward. Really, really happy to get the 3 points there. A quick look at what that means for the league table. Now, we do have a game here, if I can unclick that, against San Sebastian or Real Sociedad in between the two games today. I'll play through that and also show you the highlights. But a quick look at the league table. With a game in hand, we are 1 point behind Real Madrid. We've got a 4-point gap over Villarreal, but no game in hand on them. And you can see the game against Real Sociedad today is a big one, because if they were to beat us there, albeit we still have that game in hand, but they would come into the reckoning as well. But it's all about the cups today. We've got 2 rescue missions. The first one is against Real Madrid in the Spanish Cup. And if we have a quick look here, we're expecting them to come out in that 4-3-3 that they've been playing against us. And this is the team that we're sending out. Ter Stegen in goal. It's Alba, Longley, Piqué, and Roberto as the back 4. It's De Jong with Alina and Mariba in front of him. Pjanic with Messi and Griezmann up top. This is big. This is very, very big. I've rested a lot of players. You can see the match load is light to medium on most of the players now. We're fresh. Let's hope that we're good. So we can see the team sheets here. It looks as though both teams have gone more or less full strength for this one. So that is what it is. Now, I have been trying the no gesture as a shout, so let's try that. Everybody looks relatively motivated and focused. We have faith in you all, boys. And yeah, I'm wondering if maybe no gesture is a good default. Alright, and here we go. We've got a nice little graphic there the game's providing for us, and we can see the way we're lining up. We'll be able to see the way Real Madrid is lining up here, and that's a cool little feature, isn't it? I like that. I'd love to be able to do something like that myself on After Effects, but yeah, I'm trying to teach myself, but it's not going very well. But yeah, this is a big, big game of football. We are 3-2 down on aggregate. As a reminder, there are away goals, so those 2 late goals we got in the first leg, they could prove very, very important. A 1-0 win would be enough for us here. And hopefully we'll get at least that. There hasn't been too much to be seen so far. Let's give him another encouragement. The XG is next to nothing. It's been an absolute snooze fest of a first 15 or so minutes. Let's maybe try... Do we try a fire up, perhaps? See if that gets us going. That seems to have improved the happy faces down there. But absolutely nothing is happening. They have obviously come here just to sit back and try and frustrate us. So what do we do here? Do we change? Do we go a little bit more narrow and maybe look for some overlaps and just maybe lower the tempo down a little bit? See if that gets us anywhere. And if not, what we can look to do is second half maybe play with a little bit more width. So that was a snooze fest, wasn't it? Yeah. Not great. Do we maybe need to wake them up a little bit? Alright, put on a worthy display, boys. Put on a worthy display. I am going to go into tactics, and I am going to change a few things here. I think what we'll do is we'll just be a little bit more direct. We'll play with a little bit more width. We'll play at a higher tempo as well. And see if that can get us going. In danger of losing... What's he in danger of losing? His wallet? His temper? Because if it's his wallet, I don't care. Disciplined. Okay. So can we get back... How do we get back into dressing room? Here we go. This is going to test me, isn't it? Player, dressing room. I want to get back to the dressing room, please, game. I couldn't find out how to do it, so let's just hope that Griezmann doesn't lose his discipline, shall we? Alright, come on, boys. Demand more. Let's get something going here, please. A highlight for either team would be nice. Because so far it's just me talking and watching a clock tick down, which isn't, or tick up as the case may be. Alright, not working, I'm going to say. So we'll make some changes here. We're going to take Griezmann off. He's not playing well and he's in danger of losing his discipline. So we'll get Ansu Fati on for him. Let's maybe exploit the middle, see if that works for us. And if it doesn't, we're going to have to do what never works for us and look to switch to wingers, I think. Let's give a team talk. Come on, Ansu. We've got faith in you, mate. Go out there and do what you do and score a goal. All right, we've got a highlight. Hooray! All right, Jordi Alba. Now we're at the wrong end of the field, so let's not get too excited here. Alba lumps it forward towards Fati, brings it down nicely. Ansu Fati, can he do something wonderful? It would be a stunning goal if he could score it, but he can't. But that's, well, that's a highlight. That's signs of life. And is it going to continue here? There's a header down for Mariba. Mariba around the corner for Lionel Messi. He finds Ansu Fati, and Ansu Fati has a second chance in very quick succession, and again couldn't quite bury it. We'll demand more. Has the game woken up with the introduction of Ansu Fati here? Alina has it. He gets it forward, looking for Messi. It's intercepted by Sergio Ramos. And, well, at least the game appears to have woken up a bit. They go forward again quickly. Again, we've headed it away. Alina brings it down. For Alba getting forward. Can he get across into the box? We don't really have much height in there with Messi and Fati, but maybe we can do something in between the defenders. It's hacked away. Messi should keep that in. Can we get a little bit of a disorganised Real Madrid defence? Deep there for De Jong, for Pjanic, back for De Jong. Somebody unleash a weapon. Here it is. There's a good ball for Messi. Lionel Messi. Oh! How have we not scored that, Lionel? We were looking good. That was a nice little spasm of activity. Let's give it a focus. And we haven't seen too much more from us. They've changed. They're just looking to sit back now and defend what they have. That being the case, I think we need to put some width on the field, don't we? So let's get Fati up top. Let's get Messi in there. Let's keep De Jong on. Let's take off Alina, who's the weaker of the two. Mariba is an advanced playmaker, that's maybe not particularly what we want to do. So what we'll do is we'll drop Pjanic back in there. We're going to want Coutinho as a winger out there. What do we want to do with Messi? We want Dembele on the pitch probably too, don't we? So that being the case, that means Messi has to drop in. And that's not too bad. Shadow striker for you, please, Lionel. Dembele is an inverted winger. That works for me. We've got faith in you boys to go out there and make the difference. And let's see if they can do just that. We've got a few minutes to play here. Demand more, boys. Come on. Oh, we had our chances. And there is... What is there? 45 seconds to play. We had our chance, didn't we? Fati had 2. Messi had 1. We couldn't take them. And are we going to crash out of the Spanish Cup as a result? Come on, boys. Go and put a little bit of pressure on them here. Sergio Roberto. You got, Dembele, that's your man, mate. Go with him, please. Piqué goes across to try and close him down. It's headed away. Edge of the area. And is it a save? No, it's gone over the top. Quickly, boys, quickly. We should probably be going very attacking. No, there's full time. Well, I mean, I don't want to bang on about XG. I know I do that every episode, but we should have won that game. But we didn't, and that is us out of the Spanish Cup. So Barcelona defeat in the Spanish Cup semi-final. Yeah, that's probably not going to go down too well with the board. We were expected to reach the final. We were knocked out by Real Madrid. Hopefully they'll understand that we got knocked out by a decent team, that they have knocked us out of the 2 domestic, the Super Cups, this cup anyway. But if I had to sacrifice one of the 2 games, it would have been that one. We've got the Champions League up next. Let's hope we can get the job done there. Okay, welcome back. Well, here we go. A date with destiny. We need to win this, or, I mean, there is a chance we could get sacked if we were to lose this, so we don't want that, obviously. Now, there is one game to catch you up on in the league. That was a tricky one, a trip to Real Sociedad. So let's see how we managed to get on there. We took the lead midway through the first half when Dembele teed up Griezmann. And we doubled our advantage when ter Stegen sent Dembele in behind the defence. Real Sociedad pulled one back early in the second half, but we held on for the win. So we took a really big risk in this one, both in team selection and the formation that we played. And to be honest, we did really well. Dembele was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, he really did just run the show for us. Ter Stegen with an assist there as well. But I was really, really happy that the risk paid off. And now we have a fresh team ready to go against Manchester United. Quick look at what that does for the league table. We are still 1 point behind Real Madrid with that game in hand. Nothing too much changed at the top, but obviously we've essentially seen off Real Sociedad now. They're 10 points back and they've played a game more. So that was a really, really a good win away from home with a rotated team. I was absolutely delighted with that. But let's have a look at what we're doing here against Manchester United. We can see the way they're lining up the same way they did in the first leg. Of course, where they got that stoppage time goal, which makes their life a little bit more difficult. And to be honest, we were so good against Real Sociedad that we're going to play our first choice team in that same formation. So let's hope it pays off for us here. So ter Stegen's going to go in goal. Alba, Longley, Piqué and Roberto as the back four. De Jong as the deep lying playmaker. Pjanic and Mariba in front of him. Messi and Dembele are wide. Griezmann goes up top. Let's get out there. Okay, we can see the way both teams are lining up here, and I'm so nervous. I'm actually a little bit concerned that we might get ourselves sacked if we do lose this. Let's just relax, boys. Let's just relax. Let's get out there. I have faith in you all. And, well, what we can't afford to do is concede a goal, obviously. Oh, and here we go. Yeah, no, we can't afford to concede an away goal. We didn't get one, so if they were to score one, we would need to score 3. So that is not ideal. And we've won possession there. Alba nods it down there for Dembele. If he can take up his form that he had in that game against Real Sociedad, we'll be home free here. Dembele keeps going. It's there for Messi. Lionel Messi. And for the second time this episode, has a clear shot at goal. And he can't find it. We'll tell him to focus. Mariba gets the ball forward, looking for Dembele. He's going to find him. Can Dembele get past Wan-Bissaka? Of course he can. Dembele. It's a lungy tackle. It's still there for Dembele. It's back for Pjanic and Milan Pjanic. Oh, I butchered his name. It doesn't matter what his name is. We have taken a 3rd-minute lead. I preemptively told them to focus, which is perfect. And Dembele Well, that was really, really nicely done. A little bit of luck here. It kind of broke free for us. He pulled it back for Pjanic, and he whipped it past De Gea in goal. And it's 1-0. And it's 1-1 on aggregate. And we are off to a wonderful start. I wonder if we just caught them off guard a little bit with this change in formation. I was I was tweaking it around a little bit. There was, who was it? Vincent, I think, in the comments said that, we really should stick with it because it is the way that the team looks like it's set up to play. And, well, we did that. And it's worked well. We've tweaked it, as I said, a little bit, going with a deep-lying playmaker, which is probably a more sensible thing to do in any case, and a few other tweaks, and it's working for us so far. Now, of course, we need a second goal if we're going to go and win the tie outright. As things stand right now, we're going to extra time and potentially penalties, and none of us want that. I don't think I can handle that. Where the favourites give the fans... No, you know what we're going to say is point the finger assertively. I'm delighted with this so far, boys. Let's keep this going. Let's give them an early focus. We don't want, like we did against Real Sociedad, and concede just after the break. We haven't done that. So that is a positive. Now, Griezmann's looking tired. We do have Ansu Fati on the bench. Mariba, it's Roberto in space. Back post, Dembele! Oh, a good chance, and he's headed it straight at De Gea. They get the ball forward early. We win that with Lenglet. De Jong for Mariba. Mariba gets it forward. We've got an overlapping run there. Back to Messi. Here we go. Messi, nice ball for Griezmann. Griezmann, can he pull it back? They've got a lot of defenders back there. We found a player. Oh, it snuck its way in, and Pjanic has a double. What has happened to De Gea there? I don't really care, to be honest. It snuck itself in. That is wonderful, wonderful stuff. We'll tell him to focus. It's an 8th of the season for Pjanic. And was he screened? Was he not paying attention? Was he... I don't understand what's happened here. It hasn't taken a deflection. It's a De Gea... It's what he's known for these days, isn't it? It's a De Gea stuff up. It's 2-0. And, well, if we can get another goal now, we'll protect ourselves from that away goal. But as things stand, we are going through. We've got some defending to do here, though. Wan-Bissaka with a throw. It's one of these. It can go very, very wrong very, very quickly. And is it going to be our day? That was a bad miss from Cavani there. It's on tenterhooks, isn't it? It's almost a case of next goal wins, even with 25 to play. Pjanic is there, can't quite nick it. They're coming for us now, aren't they? They've gone back. A little bit of patient play from them. Can Pjanic nick that? No. Can we get to this? Not quite yet. They've got an overlapping run. Cavani's in. Cavani is not going to miss that. We've been opened up. And they take the lead on away goals. Let's demand a little bit more from them. And it was all a little bit too easy, wasn't it? Pogba threads the ball through. PK lets Cavani go. And ter Stegen couldn't save it. And just like that, it's 2-1, a 17th goal this season for Cavani. We've come straight back. Have they just angered the beast? Here we go with Dembele. Can he pick out? He's got no one with him. He chips it in. It's headed away. And if they were to get another one, then we're back to square one, needing 2 goals. And that's not ideal. Pjanic, come on, boys. Come on, don't do this to me. Lenglet's there. He picks it up. Back to Alba. Alba gets it down the line. Finds Griezmann. Griezmann goes past one. Griezmann, it's tackled away. Messi has it. Oh, headed back in. Luke Shaw clears it. It's picked up by Roberto. Down the line for Mariba. Can he link up with a teammate? Mariba's into the penalty area. It's blocked away. It's hacked away. Lenglet picks it up. This is a long old highlight. Lenglet goes into some space. He gets it down the line for Dembele. We've got players in there. Messi is in there. Messi, it's blocked away. It's back for Mariba. Oh! And couldn't quite find the back of the net. What do we say? Do we try giving them some praise? We're playing quite well. Alba's not having a good game. Dembele is not having quite the game he was. We need a goal, don't we? So it's a case now of all hands on deck. Do we take off? Mariba's looking anxious. We'll take him off. We'll go 2 up top. Just go stand on that last man for me, mate, and go and get the winning goal. We'll move De Jong forward, keep him as that deep-lying playmaker. We'll have 2 playmakers in the middle, hopefully getting the ball out wide for us and finding teammates in good positions. But we need a goal. Let's go very attacking. Let's give it a quick pause. Oh, I've missed it. Is this the moment? Griezmann. And it's literally now next goal wins, isn't it? Here we go with Dembele forward. Fati's in there. Messi's in there. He goes towards Ansu Fati. And Ansu Fati, is it going to stand? Is he onside? I think it is. He's got his 11th of the season. And in the 88th minute, we've gone and won it potentially. Very defensive, boys. Before we even get to the highlight, let's just slow this mofo down. Slow it down. Take your time, boys. Take your time. Let's not pass it into space. Let's slow it down. Let's just regroup. Let's be happy. Yeah, I think we want to continue to do that. What we also probably want to do, actually, is drop back in that DM, don't we? So De Jong will come back. Griezmann's tied. Griezmann can come off for Busquets. It's the other Busquets. Actually, I meant to tell you this. Sergio Busquets has done his kneecap, so he's out for a little while. If you can just sit in there for me as just a defensive midfielder is fine. That's all well and good. That's good. That's fine. Loving your work, boys. Loving your work. No pressure on you, mate. Just go out there and don't concede a goal, please. Ansu Fati, though, there's nothing this kid can't do. It's 3-1 in the 89th minute. Nice ball there to find Dembele. Dembele, he's been an absolute revelation these last few games. It's a wonderful cross. Fati's unmarked. And it is 3-1 to Barcelona at the Nou Camp. Now, I don't want highlights. I don't want highlights. Can we win it back? Mason Greenwood comes forward. There's Busquets. He goes straight past him. It's a horrible shot. It's a lovely shot from a Barcelona perspective. Focus, boys. Focus, focus, focus. The clock is running down. The clock is running down. We've got a minute to play. And we have done it. Well, we made hard work of that, didn't we? But we looked quite good playing this formation. Maybe we finally cracked it. That is a wonderful thing. Boys, outstretched arms. I love you all. So Barcelona overturned first leg deficit. We're into the quarterfinals. I'll do that later. And we've got money in the bank. Pjanic with a double. I tell you what, that first one was... the second one, wasn't it? Was a little bit fortunate for us. But there we go, guys. That will do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite... Messi could have got it there, couldn't he, in the end there? But we didn't quite get it done. But it's not too bad. We'll be back next time for the quarterfinal. The draw isn't for a little bit, so I'll try and remember to record that ahead of next episode. And then I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the first leg of that and Villarreal away, who are third in the league. And, well, we could just about see them off as well. And then that would just about be our final... we've got to play Villarreal twice yet. We've got Sevilla and Atletico Madrid at the end of the season as well, so Valencia. So there's still a few hurdles, but this is one of the big ones. So that's all for next time, guys. Until then, open Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.